गुणविदूरचन्द्राय राधिकाय सदालय कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय सद्भक्ताय नमो नमः भक्ते वितनुते भक्तिं नमोक्षमावत्तै श्रुतिं यत्र वाक्यमहं वन्दे श्रीमदनगोपालकं Third year, we are listening Sri Ananga Manjari Samputika Katha. Last 2 years, the first year it was only the qualities of Ananga Manjari. Second year, it was the meeting with Krishna.
जय जय निताय गौर सीतानाथ प्रेमानंद
And this year, after meeting, that is the realization of meeting. What she will express from her to all the Sakis and Srimati Radharani. Before we listen, so we have to take some down and look at it. Ananga Manjari ki
जय
जय जय महाप्रभु दयान छारिबे प्रभु कृपा कर सरस्वती नंदन जय जय नित्यानंद कुचह मनेर दंड सुनो पद्मावती प्राणधन श्री बसु जन हुआ प्राण करो प्रभु परित्राण ना छारिय नित्यानंद राय मो हेनो पतित जने के उद्धारे तुम्हारे हेनो देखी नाच कथाय Ramachandra Goswami is taking shelter on the lotus feet of Sri Nitai Chand, Sri Vashu Jamnaha. Because without their blessings, without their mercy, no one can enter in the pastimes, in the Leela. Not even by your realization of feelings. If you want to meditate about this, then also you need the blessings. You know, in our bhajan path, just today at the morning time, we were talking about this. There is 4 steps of our bhajan. Bhajana Chatushpada. Nama, Rupa, Guna, Lila. At the beginning, first we have to take shelter on Harinam, Mahamantra. When Niraparad Naam, we can chant Niraparad Naam. Without Niraparad Naam, no one can realize something. Niraparad Naam hoita hai Premodhan. To serve, to do our bhajan, we have to manifest this pure prema in our heart. So that is why in our bhajan path, we are taking center. First on Mahamantra, chanting Mahamantra. We are continuing. At the same time, we have to lament, Without praying, without showing your desire, your greed, no one will come to you, no one will bless you. If you are swimming nicely in the river, so nobody will jump. You have to call someone. Help, help. Then any kind person will jump in the river and he will hold your hair and will take you to the shore. So we have to show our greed, our desire. In that way, with this mind, we have to take center. Jiva Goswami, he gave a very nice example. He said the word Jalita Shira. That means fire on the hair.
Hair on fire.
Yes. When it will happen, so we'll pray to God, please save me. That means that time 100% will take shelter on him. Please save me. In that way we have to take shelter. Otherwise, this Niraparad Naam will not manifest in our heart. Because always, by your ignorance, you are performing so many things, by your activities, physically, mentally. So anyhow, offense and the sinful activities is happening with us. That is why we have to make our mind very soft, very easy, saral. Then we can take shelter. Only by words anyone can take shelter, but by mind it's very difficult. We have to do it by mind. Then Niraparad, this all offenses, all sinful credits will go away. By their blessings, by their mercy. When we can perform, when we can chant Niraparad Naam, then form will appear. Not before that. Not before that. Then guna, the qualities, then we can realize, we can feel the mercy, the taste, honey taste of Mahamantra. It will drop one after one. Then Leela will appear, all the pastimes. So to make our mind Vrindavan, first we have to make our mind Vrindavan, and it will happen by Niraparad Naam. When it is connected with a beginning practice, that means which is at the past time. So, how it is important? We have to meditate on this, we have to think about it. In all scriptures, if you follow, in all scriptures, all 6 Goswamis, they started their grantha. At the beginning they took center. Then they started to describe about the Leelas, pastimes. about the truths, tattva. Because it will manifest only by the blessings. Not by our effort, no one can do this. That's why Ramachandra Goswami, in every chapter, first he took shelter on the lotus feet. First to Nityananda, then Vasudha Janva. Because he is describing the pastimes, leelas of Ananga Manjari, who is very secret. Everyone knows about Krishna from the scriptures, different scriptures. Everyone knows about Srimati Radharani from different scriptures. We know about all the other Sakhis, the main 8 Sakhis. But the character of Manjaris is very secret. That's why you'll never find its scriptures. They're describing so many about Rupa Manjaris or Ananga Manjari. Ananga Manjari is very secret. Then Rupa Manjari. Because her character, her mood is same like Srimati Radharani, but at the same time it's completely different. In one hand, she is non-different form of Srimati Radharani. She is non-different form of Sankarshan, Balarama. At the same time, she is very different from anyone. Only she can please Krishna like Srimati Radha. So, if we are not taking shelter by our mind on their lotus feet, on her lotus feet, on Ananga Manjari's lotus feet, so she will not manifest her Leela in our heart. We have to listen to these all words, what Ramachandra Goswami will present to us. We have to listen not by the ear, but by the heart. Then we can feel it, then we can realize. So, Ramachandra Goswami is taking shelter. Just follow his word. Jaya Jaya Mahaprabhu Dayana Charive Kabhu Kripa Karo Sri Sachinandam. Hey Sachinandam, please keep showering your costless blessings on me. Don't forget. Now he is representing us, the very normal sadhakas. Because always we are forgetting. It's very surprising nature of both of us, Bhagavan and sadhaka. We are also forgetting and he is also forgetting. Every day we are forgetting how we are getting his mercy, his blessings in every moment. And he is always forgetting our offenses. That's why always he is spreading his mercy, his blessings, her blessings to us. Then also, Ramachandra Goswami is reminding, please don't stop this. How you are always showering your costless mercy to us, please continue this. Jaya Jaya Nityananda Bhujahamaneva Dando Shuno Padmavati Pramadham. Nitai, you are the supreme for me, for all sadhakas. Yes, we are taking center on the lotus feet of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu. But without blessings of Nityananda Prabhu, Nitai Chand, no one can realize, not a single drop about Sri Gaura Prema. When Nitai Chand will take away all the doubts, all the confusions from our heart, then the light will on. Then we can see ourselves there, inside of us. Then we can see the connection, relation, we can feel. Then it will develop. That means Nitai Chand will place to develop our relation. We have our relation, it's eternal. But by our practice, we have to develop it. Why you are here? Always we are getting chance as a human to serve, to practice, but always we are forgetting to continue our duties, to perform our practices, to perform our sadhana. Because always in our heart will be full of doubts and confusion. It's very normal, very natural for us, because in front of us so many big troubles from Kali Maharaj, from Maya, from Sukracharya. So many problems in front of us. So it's very natural for us. We're not the defaulter. We're the puppet. While we are practicing our sadhana, we are always puppet. But now we are dancing by the control of Kali Maharaj, Maya and Sukracharya. But we should be puppet of Srimati Radha, of Sri Krishna. We have to dance by their control, not by Kali Maharaj or Sukracharya. So that is why we are practicing, that we have to take us out from their grave, from their prison of Maya, prison of Sukracharya, the trap of Sukracharya, and we have to place there on the lotus feet of Sri Radha Govinda. Only by His blessings, by the blessings of Nitai Chand, we can erase all the doubts and the confusion from our heart. You'll do this for us. Nitai Chand will do this because He is very kind, very merciful. So when you'll do this, then the light will on. Now our inside is full of darkness. When you will take away all the doubts and these confusions, and you will put on the light, then everything will appear, manifest here. The realization, relations, then it will develop, it will grow. Sri Vasu Jan Pran Karo Prabhu Paritran Nacharyo Nityananda Rai Mo Heno Patita Jane Ki Uddhare Tumabine Heno Dekhi Nach Kothai Penitai. You are the Pran, that means life of Sri Vasudha and Sri Janama. Please save me from this material world. Now I am sick in everything. I have so much attachment with material desires. So that's why, please fill my situation and save me from here. I cannot express my situation to you, but I can pray to you, please fill my situation. How much I am in trouble, and take me out from here. We cannot do this by our effort. Always we are trying, but always we are engaging ourselves with these material aspects. That's why in Ishapanishad, very nicely prayed there. Hiranmayena patrena sattasyapitam mukham tattvam pushan apabrino satya dharmaya trishtaye. The great sagas, they are praying to Hiranyagarbha, Bhagavan, Hey Prabhu, we want to see the truths, we want to see the tattva, we want to feel the connection, we want to realize our relation, but always we are trying, but after some time, after we'll go so far, very near to you, then we'll lost our mind and heart. We lost our consciousness. Because so many glittering objects is there. When that object, our mind will be attracted and then attached. That's why we are starting our journey to go to you. But in the midway, we'll drive by the others, these glittering objects. After a long time, we realized it was by you. You covered that path, the path of truth, by this golden, by these glittering objects. And no one can cross this, no one can overcome by their own effort. Only you can do this. Because you said, Mama Maya Durattaya. No one can cross this. Yes, only such person will take shelter on me. But after a long time we got this realization, we cannot do this by our desire, by our effort. So please take away this curtain. Take away this golden curtain. We want to see you, the truth, the ultimate truth. Satya dharmaya trishtai. Ramachandra Goswami. He is praying to Nityananda, and at the same time he is reminding us to give us the feelings, realization about the very importance for this truth of Ananga Manjari. We have to focus our mind in that way. She is not very normal like other Manjaris and Sakhis. So please fix your mind on that point, on the lotus feet of Ananga Manjari. After he took shelter on the lotus feet, he started to continue describing Leelas. Last year, he described how Ananga Manjari, she made with Krishna in Nikunja Kuti, Ananga Rangam Vichkunda. How they play there, how Ananga Manjari placed Krishna and how Krishna placed Ananga Manjari. And it has happened by the desire of Srimati Radharani. Sometimes she is doing this to please Krishna, to give him very different feelings of love. Sometimes she is placing Ananga Manjari to Krishna to please him. Same thing happens here also in Ananga Manjari Samputika. Ramachandra Goswami he describes. Now he is continuing after that. তবে দোহে স্থির হইলা অঙ্গে বেশভূষা কইলা পূর্ববৎ যেমত আসিলা রাধা নুজা সুন্দরী নিজ দাসী সঙ্গে করি মন্দির হইতে বাহিরিলা। After they finish their intimate meeting, both of them, they are highly pleased by each other. They are sleeping inside the kunja, and all the other kinkaris of Ananga Manjari, they are serving them. Suddenly, they realize the kinkari, they remind, oh, Sakhi, now all the other Sakhis, they are waiting outside. So we have to go out. You know, your sister is also there. When they say, your sister is also there waiting outside, Srimati Radharani, sit down. Then they found everything was really messed. How they decorated. Because the Sakhis, before they sent Ananga Manjari to Krishna, the Sakhis, they decorated very nicely. They decorated very nicely to please Krishna. Then she came in front of Krishna, but after their meeting, they found all their decoration is really messed. So kinkaris, they say, oh, Sakhi, again you have to rearrange your dresses. So please wait, we'll do this. But Krishna said, no, I'll do this. Ananga Manjari, that time, she was very shy. Till that time, she was very shy. She was remembering the meeting, how it's happened, how it was going on. So she was very shy. When Krishna hold her hand, she was closing her eyes. Krishna said, oh, Sakhi, Ananga, just look at me. You know, you are looking very beautiful. I can see all the signs of our meeting in your body. When Krishna said this, I can see all the signs of our meeting. And Krishna showing the sign of his nails, somewhere on his chin, the teeth. Then his adhara raga, what to say? Nowadays we are using that word lipstick, but it was not lipstick that time. Ananga, you can see your lipstick is here. I can see by your eyes. You can look at my eyes, you can see yourself. So when Krishna, he likes to play in that way. He likes to joke with his beloveds. So when Krishna is saying that, no, Ananga Manjari, how much lipstick of you is here? And also you can see all the signs, my nails, my teeth on your body. You are really looking very beautiful, Ananga, with these all signs. No need to change these. If all the Sakhis, they will see these signs, then they will feel your beauty. Then Ananga Manjari, she tried to cover this everything by her clothes. It was not exactly in a good way. She was just covering her body by the clothes. It was not on her body. Then also Krishna is trying to take away this whole clothes from her. But Kinkaris, they said, oh Krishna, don't do this. Now we have to go out. All the Sakhis, they are waiting outside. If we just waste the time, they will enter and they will say, you are here in that way. So then Krishna, he started to decorate Ananga Manjari nicely. First, he dressed Ananga Manjari. Ananga Manjari, she said, oh Krishna, please cover these all signs. Otherwise all the Sakhis, you know Lalita, she is very straight. She will say so many things. To show these signs, she will joke in front of everyone. Krishna said, oh, it is not possible. How I can cover this? Then I have to cover all your body by the clothes. Okay, you know better than me. So Krishna started to decorate Ananga Manjari very nicely from his heart. By kumkuma, again he decorated the forehead of Ananga Manjari. And the Kushuma Raga, what you say? Is Kushuma Raga? Some yellow powder from the flowers. So by this Kushuma Raga, yes, Para. By this he decorated the foreheads. Nicely he arranged her ears with the garland. Then he said, okay, now Ananga, now you can go out. Krishna ordered the Kinkaris, now you can take her to the Sakhis. You'll not come out. No, not me. I'll wait here. After some time I'll go out. Because Krishna, he has to arrange some words for them. Krishna, he didn't know that Ananga Manjari, she is here by the desire of Srimati Radharani. Krishna, he didn't know this. So now he is thinking, if Radhika will say something about this, oh, also Ananga. So what I say to her? First I have to find some word. So that's why he said, I'll go out after some time. So the Sakis, the kinkaris of Ananga Manjari, they took her out in front of Sakis, other Sakis. রাধানুজা সুন্দরী নিজদাস সঙ্গে করি মন্দির হইতে বাহির রস ভরে আকুলিত আসি হইল উপনীত শ্রী রাধা ললিতাদি যথা রতি চিহ্ন সর্বগায় বস্ত্র আরোপ্যাতায় বৈশে ধ্বনি হইয়া মৌন প্রভা when they just come out from Nikunja Kuti, all the Sakis, they are not exactly very near to the Kunja. They are little bit away from there, just behind the trees. So, when they came out from Nikunja Kuti, when they found, oh, Ananga, only the Sakis, no Krishna is there. So, then they came out. From distance, they can see all the signs by Krishna. And they started to joke with her. Oh, Ananga Manjari, you are looking very beautiful. You know, we can see Krishna on your body. When Lalita Shakti, she said, oh, Ananga Manjari, we can see Krishna on your body. So Ananga Manjari, she is trying to cover everything, all the signs. Why I do this? Vastro diya chadiya. Roti chinha sarvogaya vastra arupyata. But how she can stop there? Everyone, all the Sakis of Srimati Radharani, they are Mukhara. You know Mukhara? Who likes to talk so much. They are known as Mukhara. And they are headed by Lalita Sakhi. Lalita Sakhi is really Mukhara. Most of the time, she is chastising Sri Krishna. So everyone, they start to joke with Ananga Manjari. Ananga Manjari was so shy to listen to these all words, the joking. Oh, Ananga, can I explain? Can I describe your beauty? Maybe Krishna kissed you in that way, isn't it? That's why, the sign of his state on your chin. Maybe he embraced you in that way, isn't it? That's why your garland now, it's not okay here. Maybe his right hand was here. I can see his palms, right palms here, the signs. So one after one, all the Sakis, they started to joke with in that way, joke with Ananga Manjari in that way. Ananga Manjari, she was really speechless about this. She was inside still. It was like a dream for her. That time also she was in the dream. Oh. That time also she can feel Krishna everywhere. The beautiful touch of Krishna. Beautiful sweet voice of Krishna. Sweetest Adharamrita of Krishna. Still, it was continuing with her. So, she was speechless. Then the Sakis, they seated right there. In another kunja, they said, oh, Ananga, maybe you are very tired. Just sit here. We are calling your sister. She is very near. So, Then they called Srimati Radharani. So Radhe, now you can send your sister here. Only maybe she will explain everything, she will describe everything, how she made Krishna, how she enjoyed Krishna. Maybe only she will describe this everything to you. Because your sister, she is not telling anything to us. We are asking, but she is not telling anything to us. রস ভরে আকুলিত আশি হইলা উপনীত শ্রী রাধা ললিতা আদি সখী ললিতা আদি যথা রস ভরে আকুলিত শ্রীমতী রাধারানী she also want to know about them. But you know, there are some things different because she's older sister. How she can ask? How she can ask the meeting, about the meeting? She's pushing the Sakhis. Oh Sakhi, just ask her. Lalita, Vishaka, they said, oh Radhe, you just ask. Srimati Radharani said, how I know. She will not say anything in front of me, so that will be good. I'll go away from here. No. In front of you, she has to explain everything, she has to describe everything to us. Because always you describe your meeting with Krishna to us, so Ananga Manjari also. So they seated Srimati Radharani beside Ananga Manjari. They are looking to each other. Srimati Radharani, that time she can feel herself in Ananga Manjari. Because they are the non-different form. At the beginning, it is said there in Ananga Manjari Samputika, Radha Krishna Balaram Ekovastu Tinunam. At the beginning, he said the conclusion. Ramachandra Goswami, Radha, Krishna and Balaram. They are three, but at the same time, they are one. Only the different names. But the truths, they are only one. Who is Radha? He is Krishna and he is Balaram. Who is Radha? She is Ananga Manjari and she is also Krishna. Who is Balaram? He is Krishna. And at the same time she is Ananga Manjari. Only the different names, only they manifested the different forms for Leela pastimes. That is Tadatmata. Now we have to remember about this point. What Rupa Goswami said about Samartharati. Kanchit Visheshamayanta Shambhagitcha Jayavita Ratya Tadatmamapanya Sha Samartheti Dhanyate. Here Ramachandra Goswami is saying that when they are looking to each other, Srimati Radharani can feel herself in Ananga Manjari. And at the same time, she is feeling Krishna in Ananga Manjari. How it is happening? Rupa Goswami said, that is Samartharati. Kanchit Visheshamayata. Very rare. Very rare. You will never find anywhere other. Only in Vrindavan. And only in between Krishna, Ananga Manjari, Balaram, Srimati Radharani, not to the others. Shambhogecha Jayavita. What is the very speciality of that mood? Samartharati? They are not searching for self-satisfaction. In between this love, both of them, all of them, they are trying to please others. They are not searching pleasure for themselves. So when Krishna is meeting Srimati Radharani, he is not searching pleasure from Srimati Radharani. He is trying to please Srimati Radharani. And at the same time, Srimati Radharani is not searching love or pleasure from Krishna for herself. She is trying to please Krishna. And when both of them, they will try to do this, pleasing each other, then their mind becomes one. And how it is one? When they become one, they will be different in one? No. Ratya tadat mamapanya shasamarthiti unyate. Jiva Goswami. He gave a very nice example for that. What is tadatmata? He gave an example from Nyaya, Ayagolaka Nyaya. What is that? If you put some iron piece in the fire, after some time, this iron piece will become red. It's not. Just take it out, this iron piece from fire, and touch with anything, it will burn. If you touch to the paper, it will burn. To the clothes, it will burn. It is not fire. It is iron piece. But how? It is burning everything. Because now iron is inside the fire is inside the iron. If I will say, so take the fire out from iron. Take the fire out from iron. Is it possible? No. You cannot. No one can. If you try to take out the fire from iron, or if you try to take out the iron from fire, you have to destroy one. You cannot. You cannot separate them to each other. Because they are really very immersed to each other. Very immersed. You cannot take them out, separate from each other. So, this situation known as tadatmata. So there are three. Ananga Manjari is inside Krishna. Krishna is inside Srimati Radharani. And Srimati Radharani is inside Ananga Manjari. The triangle. And the triangle becomes one. So that is why they can feel each other inside of other. Ananga Manjari feel herself inside of Srimati Radharani. Krishna will feel himself inside of Ananga Manjari. Srimati Radharani feel herself inside of Krishna and Ananga Manjari. So when Srimati Radharani, now that time, after their meeting of Krishna and Ananga Manjari, after their meeting, Srimati Radharani is enjoying their meeting. That is why I remind this beginning, this lecture, very important, these truths, very secret and very high topics. We cannot imagine about this, how I can feel myself inside of Nikunja. Is it possible? Yes, possible. only by love, by prema. So, they are feeling this, they are realizing this. When Srimati Radharani, she was looking to Ananga Manjari after their meeting, when she found all the signs of Krishna on her body, oh, that means Krishna is meeting her in that way. She was remembering their meeting, and only to look at Ananga Manjari, she was enjoying their meeting. She was enjoying Krishna through Ananga Manjari that time. Ananga Manjari dekhi sarve hoila sabe hoila harshamukhi aisho koriya dori. Oh, Ananga Manjari, come, please come. We are waiting to know all the meeting of you. Please tell something about this. If you are not describing, then maybe we'll arrange second time your meeting with Krishna when Krishna will desire. But that time, all of us will be here, there, in front of you. In front of us, you have to do this. If you don't want to make us in that way, so please describe everything. Ishwar hasya mukhe gauri radhika vadana heri bamo parsya asana vasila. Now when they said, they're joking to Ananga Manjari, then Ananga Manjari, she looked at Srimati Radharani. They can say so many things only by looking. By the sign, Srimati Radharani, she asked Ananga Manjari, oh Ananga, how you enjoyed Krishna? It was okay? You can please Krishna? Ishalhashamukhe Gauri, when they look at each other with a smiling face. So that means when they are very intimate, so they are talking to each other by their looking. For them who are in love, they have not to say anything. Only by looking they can say so many things. They can ask, they can answer. So it was happening there. All the Sakhis, they are joking. But inside of them, they are looking at each other with smiling face. Srimati Radharani, she asked to Ananga Manjari, can you please Krishna? Krishna was happy with you. Ananga Manjari said, yes, I don't know. How you enjoyed Krishna there? Long time? You are inside the puja? Oh, it was not long time. You know, sister, it was like a moment. It was like a moment. Meeting in love. It's passing very fast. After Ras Rajani, when they are talking about Ras Rajani, how long it was, you know. Brahmaratra Samavrittaratro Shankalya Kalavit. Krishna enters 4,000 yugas in that night of Ras Rajani. But next morning, when they are talking, the Sakhis, Srimati Radharani with all her Sakhis, then they ask, oh Radhe, How it was the last night? Last night. Srimati Radharani said, Gata Jamini, Jita Damini, Damini Kulalai. Oh, Sati, I want more. The last night first, very first, like lightning. Not even one moment it was. 4,000 yuga. First, it's like a moment. So it is happening. It's the nature of love, prema. Jugaitam nimeshena. Sometimes yugas, eras, will be one moment. Sometimes one moment will be yuga. When the separation, the fire of separation will come, then the moment will be like yugas. Jugaitam nimeshena Sri Krishna virahenami. It's the nature of pure prema, pure love. So when Srimati Radharani asked, how will you enjoy Krishna? Long time you are inside the kunja with Krishna. Ananga Manjari was suppressed. Long time, it was not even a one moment. Oh, it was long time, Ananga. No, sister, I want more. Because when I start to feel, it was end. When I just start to feel that Krishna is with me, when I got my consciousness, it was end. So I want more. It was not really long time for me. It was not even one moment, one single moment. ললিতা কৌতুকমুখী অনঙ্গ মঞ্জরি দেখি কহে কিছু সরস বদনে রসিক নাগর সঙ্গে কত সুখে ছিল রঙ্গে কহ ধ্বনি শুনিয়া শ্রবণে Then Lalita Sakhi, she started to make some joke. Oh Ananga, only to look at you, you can feel how you enjoy it there with Krishna. But you know, yes, we know because so many descriptions from Radhe we listen. So we know what's happened there. But now we want to listen from you how you enjoyed there with Krishna. Is Krishna is happy? Was happy there? Or you can praise Krishna? You are praised by Krishna? How is happened when Krishna enters there with you? What he did with you? He embraced? He kisses? What he did with you? You know, Krishna always is doing some very new trick with his beloved. Always he is doing something different with your sister also. With Srimati Radharani also. You can ask your sister. Am I right, Radha? Srimati Radharani, she wanted to stop Lalita Sakhi. Hey, she is my younger sister. What you are doing? You are not allowed to say this in front of her. She wanted to stop her. Oh, Lalita, okay. No, not okay. Just tell her. Krishna is always doing something new with you. Is not Radha? So, we want to listen the new trick with Ananga Manjari. What you have done with Ananga Manjari. How he made, how he talked. So everyone with Lalita Sakhi. Lalita Sakhi started, then after Lalita Sakhi all the Sakhis. Yes, Ananga, we want to listen from you. Please describe everything. Yes, we can imagine, It's like a very nice picture in front of us, only to see the signs on your body. We can imagine so many things. Because before, from Srimati Radharani, we know so many things, how Krishna is doing, what is he is doing. So the same sign we're seeing on your body, so we can imagine, in front of us some picture is there. We can see some things, but we want to see from you. We want to listen from you everything. রসিক নাগর সঙ্গে কত সুখে ছিল আরঙ্গে কহ ধ্বনি শুনিয়ে শ্রবণে ধ্বনি অঙ্গ সুললিত বিমোরী সমনবিত ঠারে ঠারে উঠায় কৌতুক রাধিকা বলেন ধ্বনি শোনো রস বিনোদিনী কেন তুমি হও মতন Now when the Sakhis, they push Srimati Radharani, oh Radhe, please, we want to listen from her, Ananga Manjari. Then Srimati Radharani, she started to talk in that way. Oh, Ananga, why you are very shy? Why you are closing your eyes? When they want to listen, you can describe this to them. If you are feeling shy in front of me, so I can go away from here. You can describe in front of them. But I'm telling you, you have not to feel shy in front of me also. Because I know what Krishna did. What he can do with you, I know everything. So, you have not to feel shy in front of me. Rasa Vinodini, this name, Rasa Vinodini, is very special for Srimati Radharani. But now Srimati Radharani, she is calling, who is Rasa Vinodini? She is calling Ananga Manjari, why Rasa Vinodini? When you are accepted by Krishna in that way, only to look at the signs, you can feel, you can imagine how he was very pleased, how he was happy to you, with you. So, you are really Rasa Vinodini, full of all Krishna Prema. You can please, and you know how to get pleasure from others. Vinodini means, Rasa Vinodini means, who can play with Prema. He or she will please, and at the same time, when she will please, she will get this pleasure from others. So I know you pleased Krishna, that is why all the signs of Krishna we can see on your body. So we can imagine Krishna is very pleased to you, and at the same time he also served you by his prema, by his love. So everyone, all of us, we are waiting to listen about this. What she will do? In front of Ananga Manjari, it's a great problem to describe everything about their meeting in front of his older sister, Srimati Radharani. All the lesson of love she got from her, it's true. But then also, how she can describe this? What she will do? If Ananga Manjari will start to describe in front of Srimati Radharani, or she she'll tell Srimati Radharani, please go away. I want to describe them, but not in front of you. Or she'll start to describe in front of Srimati Radharani, or she'll do something another. We'll listen tomorrow morning. What Ananga Manjari will do. Now, she's in problem. Not exactly why she was speechless. She was inside the nice aroma of Krishna, you know. It was like a dream. Still that time, she was in the dream of their meeting. So first this dreaming, this situation will go. Then she'll do something. She'll start to talk with them. She'll start to describe about the meeting, or she'll tell another things, or she'll do another things. Tomorrow evening, what she'll do? Now we have to let her to fill this dream. We have to let her. We have to wait. When Ananga Manjari will come out from her dream, from her feelings, from her realization, and she'll start to describe, or she'll do something other. Tomorrow evening we will know this. Hari Bol, Jai Nitya.